Today we are going on a boat trip. We are going to explore 5 different islands on the Croatian coast and the famous Blue Cave. I am usually not an early riser whatsoever, and you can still see the sunrise. It's like 6:30. I don't really know why I need to be up so early, but hey, for the Blue Cave, I'm for it. Our first stop of our Croatian island tour, the famous Blue Cave on the island of Biševo. This cave attracts thousands of visitors every single day in peak tourism season, so we quickly found out the reason we had to wake up so early. Our guide was hell-bent on beating rush hour. We got onto a separate boat that took us around the coast and towards the cave while telling us more about what makes this place so special. This natural grotto fills with sunlight reflected through the water and underneath the rocks. Because the light goes through the water before reaching the cave, it creates an incredibly beautiful blue glow that bounces off of the cave walls. We also lucked out with timing, since the position of the sun was optimal for the most blue light possible. Okay, I officially take it back. Getting up early was well worth it. This is as blue as the Blue Cave gets.
And the place where the sun goes into the cave is just right there. You can see the rock in the sea. So you know that you came in the perfect time when the sun goes directly over there.
Wow, that was absolutely insane. We cannot recommend the Blue Cave enough. You're only in there for about 15 minutes, but that's really all you need to get the idea of what makes that so special, with the sun kind of coming down below the cave. We just couldn't believe, when we were in there at one point, just one boat, then the other boat started coming in. But we timed it perfectly with where the sun was in the sky. Definitely try to come more in the morning because it's a lot brighter blue in the cave. But that's definitely worth it if you're heading to Hvar or any of these islands. You have to stop at the Blue Cave. One of the coolest things we've ever seen. Stop number 2, Mala Pritiscina Cove on the island of Vis. This place is known for some of the best swimming and cliff jumping in all of Croatia. I think it's the salt in the water, but it just floats.
So effortlessly.
It's amazing. After our adrenaline rush, we slowly made our way around the coastline of Vis to marvel at the natural beauty. The clear water and jagged rocks were absolutely breathtaking. Stop number 3, some more swimming at the island of Veliki Budikovac. These were easily some of the clearest waters we saw all day long. We are going to have to look this up, or maybe somebody from Croatia can tell us, but we're just amazed at how we just float in this water. Like, we've been trying to dive down to the bottom, and it's literally impossible. Slowly my legs just go up. Stop number 4, perhaps the most famous island on the Dalmatian coast, Hvar. We stopped in Hvar town for some lunch and a walk around the city center. This felt a lot more like what we saw in Dubrovnik and Korčula. The architecture on these island towns will never cease to amaze me. We have made it to our afternoon stop of Hvar town on the island of Hvar. So Hvar is one of the more popular destinations here in Croatia, and because of that, the prices are a little inflated, but luckily with our tour we got some coupons for some food that we desperately need because we have not had too much food today. Something interesting about Hvar, this is one of the sunniest places in all of Europe, and it's definitely sunny today, so very fitting. There are about 260 days per year of sunlight on average here in Hvar. So any time of year you come, you're likely to have a beautiful time. And right now, all we're focused on is gonna go get some food after a full day on the water and some cliff jumping, which we are not expecting to be part of the day. Our final stop of the day was Carpe Diem Beach on a small island next to Hvar. This is probably our least favorite stop of the day, and we honestly would have preferred to hang out in Hvar town just a little bit longer. But it is a popular late night party destination for tourists. As we made our way back to Split, we were both exhausted and elated by the events of the day. We can't recommend the 5-island tour enough. We also want to give a quick shout out to our guide Vedran. who made the experience as best as it could be. Look them up on Airbnb Experiences. Safe and sound, back and split. Some rough seas on the way back, but we made it home. What an amazing day. We really had just so much fun exploring the islands of Croatia. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you check out our other Croatia content. Be sure to like and subscribe, it helps us out a ton. If you are interested in subscribing to our newsletter, it's completely free. It's always in the description. Thanks, guys.